Shalom Bracha from Yerushalayim. We are continuing with our series of videos dealing with specific customs that pertain to particular parashiyot and Shabbatot during the year. We are up to Parashat Beha'alotekha and Shelah. That's what we will be doing today. But beforehand, I wanted to make one correction and one comment on my previous video of BeSibbur and Nasur. In BeSibbur, I misspoke with the Shishi. It's from Mishpachot Levi, Lebet Avotam in Etz. I said my mistake told Dotam. It's Lebet Avotam. Now, regarding Parashat Nasur, we discussed the Shishi, which our custom is the Birkat Kohanim is Aliyat Shishi, and not like other communities where the Kohen will go up all the way through almost half the Parashah until Birkat Kohanim. So someone commented to me and said, well, maybe in Halab they didn't do it that way, but it's a nice custom, why don't we do it? So I did want to read an excerpt from a letter just to clarify that they were aware of this custom in Halab. And in fact, Mr. Sam Khan, Alav Shalom, he inquired regarding this custom to the very famous Hacham Moshe Tawil, Alav Shalom, who was the chief rabbi in Halab in the 1950s. He was the Hacham and rabbi of Hacham Yom Tov, Yedid al-Levi, Alav Shalom. And he wrote a letter, he responded to Sam in a letter that I will translate in 1972. And he writes, in the matter of reading Birkat Kohanim for Aliyat Kohen, he says, this is not our custom, Kelal V'ikar, absolutely not our custom in Halab, from Dore Dorot, from way back. And only recently there were those who came from Europe and they wanted to incorporate this minhag in Halab. However, the Hachamim of the city, Nazfu Bahem, they rebuked them. And he calls it a strange custom, minhag muzar zeh, and it did not take hold in Halab, and actually they kept their original custom. So it's that they were aware of the custom, but rebuked it very strongly and continued with minhag avotehem. We will continue now with Parashat Beha'alotekha. Beha'alotekha is Makam Siga. The Hazan will recite Nishmat in this Makam, and we mentioned many times, anytime you're dealing with the Bet HaMikdash, Menorah, Aliyah LaRegel, the pilgrimage to the Bet HaMikdash, we generally sing it in Makam Siga. The Shishi, based on the Tikkun of Birkat Abraham, the Shishi is Aseh Lecha Sheteh HaSoserot Kesef until Rashi Alfei Israel. And the Haftarah, Roni V'Simchi from Zechariah. Now the next parasha, Parashat Shelah, that's the parasha of the Mergelim. And here the custom is, first of all, there's a difference of opinion as to which makam should be sung. In New York, they always sing makam Hajaz, which is associated with very sad and tragic events. Of course, the avon of the Mergelim, the sin of the spies, falls into this category. As the pasuk says, "Vayibku ha'am balayla hahu," the nation cried, and know that this was the night of Tisha B'Av, and the Midrash speaks about that. And so they do makam Hijaz, which is associated with a sad scale of music. However, in Argentina and in Eretz Israel, we sing this week in Makam Nahwan. Now, take notice that we have Nawa during the year, and in New York, generally when it's Nawa, they will do Nahwan. In Israel, we do not have Makam Nahwan any time during the year except in Parashat Shelah, and the same generally for the Argentinian community. Now the story of the Mergelim, here there's a slight difference of opinion as to which aliyah. We know we read the entire story in one aliyah. So our custom based on Yaqub Kassin and many of the references that are in the back of this beautiful tikkun. They have Aliyat Rabi'i as the Aliyah, which will read this entire parasha of the Meragelim. There is, I know nowadays we do Shelishi, but there is another custom to do it Aliyat Hamishi. That was brought down by Alav Shalom, our great reader Mac Towel, in the name of Chacham Ezra Sha'aniyeh, Alav Shalom. And also in Argentina, based on Chacham Yitzhak Shehevar, also the entire parasha of the Meragelim, the story is read in Aliyat Hamishi. The Shishi is Ve'in Lenesech, and it ends Takrib Reyach Nihoach Ladonai. The Haftarah is, of course, the Meragelim that Yehoshua sent by Shelah, Yehoshua bin Nun, and that is from, of course, Sefer Yehoshua. Call to